Hi guys, welcome to my third basics of crochet tutorial video. In this video I will be showing you how to change colours on your granny square to make squares that look like this one here. If you watched my third tutorial video, you should have made a granny square that looks like this one here. It doesn't matter if it's bigger, that's fine. And I'm going to be adding the orange yarn on to the blue square. So the first thing that I do is I grab this tail and I pull it through to the other side of the square, like so. And the reason I'm doing this is because this very last round that we did was going in this direction. So when we add on to the next row, it's going to be going down in this direction. So I want the tail to be going in this direction so I can hide it with the new yarn that I'm going to put on top. So the first thing that I do is I weave the tail in to these stitches. So just in and out of these stitches like so. And on the next set of 3, weave it in there as well. Like so. So our tail is now hanging down here. We'll be able to chop that off. So we'll be working with this hole, which is where we did our slip stitch to join these two parts together. The first thing you need to do with the orange yarn is form a slip knot. If you don't know how to do that, please watch my first crochet tutorial video. Place your hook into this hole here. Grab your slip knot and pull it through. Now you will have a tail from the orange yarn, so just leave that hanging loose and form 3 chains with the working yarn, like so. Turn your work and do 2 double crochets over the top of this tail. Now this next part is a little tricky. There are a variety of different methods that you can use to hide your tails and to keep them nice and neat and secure. I have tried quite a few different ones. This is the one that I found that works best for me, so I hope that it works best for you as well. Okay, so we have done our 2 doubles, our chain 3s there, so that totals 3 doubles in all. And then you take the orange tail and place it over the top of the working yarn, like so. This is our working yarn here. And then chain 1. So the orange yarn tail, this one here, is trapped in there now. So when you yarn over to make your next double into the corner stitch here, we have our working yarn here, our tail here. Hold the tail between your middle finger and your thumb onto the granny square. Take your hook underneath the tail and the working yarn and then go into the square like this and make your first double, like so. And now you will see that your tail is coming out the bottom of this stitch, so just go ahead and make 2 more doubles over the top of that tail. It's a corner stitch, so we need to chain 3, and going back into that same hole we will make 3 more doubles again over the top of the orange. So I always do this a couple of times because I like to make sure that my tail ends are nice and secure in there. So I can show you this one more time. Take your tail yarn, which is this one, it's loose, place it over the working yarn. Take your working yarn again, chain 1, and it's nice and secure in there. Hold the tail against the granny square with your middle finger and thumb, and take your hook under both the tail yarn and working yarn and insert into where you are doing your stitches like so, and do your double. And then your tail again is at the bottom. We have our blue tail here as well, and you're going to do 2 more doubles over both of those, like so. Chain 1 to get to the next space, which isn't a corner space, so we just want to make 3 doubles in there. Chain 1, and the next space is a corner space, so we do 3 doubles, 3 chains and 3 doubles. Like so. Chain 1. The next space is not a corner space, so just 3 doubles in the space. Chain 1. Again, the next hole, this one, is not a corner, so just 3 doubles in there. Chain 1, and we are at the corner again. 3 doubles, 3 chains, 3 doubles. And then if you could just continue in the same pattern around, join it with a slip stitch when you get to the end of this round. So once we've reached the end of that round, we can chop these tails off. But what I recommend that you do first is just give it a nice pull to make sure that there is no more give, because when you start using your blanket, it's going to be moving, and if you haven't pulled it to the extreme, these tails are going to pop out and you're going to be able to see them. If they do pop out and you see them when you are using your blanket, just chop them, because you know that you have weaved them in and secured them nice and neatly across, and it will look like this. So you see that you can't actually see where the colour changes. And then if you wanted to continue with this same colour, what you would do is you would chain 3 and turn your work and do 2 doubles into this space, totaling 3, and continue going round in the exact same manner until you reach the size that you wanted. Thanks for watching, guys. In my next video I will be showing you how to do the magic circle so that I can start making some stuffed animals with you. I know a lot of you have messaged me about my stuffed animals, so I thought that would be something that we could do that would be really cool. As usual, I've left the link for my Facebook page in the description box below. Please message me if you have any questions, and have a great day. Bye, guys.